Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Air, the highly anticipated part 2, rotor balancing. We're going to get into it today. So we just received this aircraft here from up north. It's a Calidus with a rotor head 2 and a 914. But when we initially received it, it had a pretty bad shake. See this video. So I was uncomfortable flying at any modest speed, about 75, 80 miles an hour, and I couldn't let go of the control sticks for more than a second. It just felt like things were gonna vibrate apart. It was shaking violently. So everybody assumes, right off it's gonna be the rotor. So first thing we did, we got on the ground, we checked the propeller. The propeller was out of balance. So we went ahead and fixed that, balanced the propeller up. And then anytime I start with a rotor system, first thing is I set it all back to ground zero. If there's weights, take them out. If there's trim strips, take them out. If there's cord adjustments, center everything and start from ground zero. So we did all of that. We took it for initial flight, and the vibration after the propeller, after centering the rotor, was reduced by about 2/3 already. It still needs some fine tweaking, which we're gonna do here. We've already made a couple little adjustments, checking the pitch, this and that, and we're getting it. All we did was center the rotor, change the tracking, the pitch of the blades, and we're under a 1/4 inch per IPS right now, so inches per second. Just those little moves, centering everything, tracking the blades roughly the same. And the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna tighten all the control surfaces. The rotor head gimbals, this one has push-pull cables on there. We're gonna snug up the clamps, and then we're gonna go take it for a flight and further diagnose to see if we can get that vibration reduced even further. So hang out, more to come. Oh, hello there, neighbor. Let me just get on down. All right, so we adjusted the roll gimbal, thing that lets you go left to right. That brought us from 0.25 inches per second IPS down to 0.10 IPS. Now we just tightened up the pitch gimbal. Lets you pitch the nose up and down, forward and aft. The reason we did that is in flight right now, the machine's showing one thing. In a vertical descent, it's perfect. But when moving forward, we're getting a little bit of a vibration, so we're trying to eliminate that by tightening up our control surfaces. We'll go fly again and see how it does.
And then the RPMs, are you able to see them?
Yeah, I got them.
We'll just stop working. Even on takeoff, wheel will be in the air at 200 something RPMs.
I just here, you can make left after and 26 left.
That should be 200. Still reach, so I pull back. As
far as it'll go with me.
As I say, is it hitting you? You're right. So look, 200 on the rotor. Come on. There we go. It's lifting at 270s, like flight speed. So the surging hasn't happened yet. Should be getting some. There it goes. Turbo wants to kick in. I think the wastegate's sticking. Manifold pressure shows none. So we might have an air leak.
That's the other thing.
But how's the flight?
Runway 26 left.
The stick's not even shaking.
West with the option, and off we go. We'd like to head back to Johnny.
Ah, hands off.
Yeah, with flight following.
Delta Sierra on the go. Maintain VFR out of below 2,500. SoCal departure frequency would be 135.4, squawk 0225.
Nice, perfect sunset flight. Very romantic. There it goes, surging.
On the go.
Yeah. It's just the wastegate probably just needs to be lubed up.
Okay.
And if the manifold was showing proper, it's not. It was displaying 60 on.
Yeah, it's showing 56 now. Okay.
It was showing 0 for a while. Just then bring back some power. Now the manifold's nothing. Now it's back to the 50s, which the engine would be screaming if it was.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's pegged out.
Do a little bit of a climb, a little bit of a turn. But the rotor RPMs are definitely off. It's only showing 390 with 2 dudes. It was showing me 360 in flight. It was roughly 370, so we got to change the scaling or the sensor calibration. Hopefully that's just the problem. But how's it flying? Like body and all that? Like if you were to like a gyro?
It feels a lot smoother than it did when I flew it from up north. I mean, it's nice.
And we're at 5,500 RPM. This isn't even like a cruise RPM. We're still climbing.
Number 091, and for traffic on the ILS approach on the 8-mile final. When able to spin your right turn, do stop when it gets off the final, then I'll get you back on course to Riverside.
Thanks, Andrew. 091.
Number 8 Alpha Kilo, number 2, following a Cessna very short final, runway 26 right, click for the option.
There's the option, number 2, 26 right, following that Cessna, 228 Alpha Kilo.
That's just crazy that you put your hands off like that and it's not even...
You remember what your flight was like?
Oh, dude. I had arm pump.
This? The audio's on, right?
Yeah.
So as you can see, like, one of the tests I like to do is I'll hold my hands like vertically and see if they're wiggling. They're not. I like to hold my hands horizontally. Barely a vibration, the 2.2 rev you can never get rid of. So then I look at like my pants, I look at everything else. Can I read my phone? Can I read my instruments? They're not a blur. Then that little bit of stick vibration, if I just put the weight of, I don't know, my fingers on it, that kind of disappears. That's just some play in the controls, that's all it is.
Yeah.
So, just my hand naturally resting on it.
I mean, the stick back here is it's not even moving. I mean, it's the amount of vibration I would expect just it to even have.
Perfect.
I mean, it's not, you're not going to be able to rest a penny on it, but
yeah, anything with 2 rotors, the magnitude.
Right to the Delta contact ground. Good night.
yeah.
All right, we passed that other aircraft. Let's see if they're still there.
Good night.
Yeah. Somebody said see you.
Yeah.
Number 091, and your on course is approved.
Office 091.
It's a nice California hazy sunset setting over the fog in Los Angeles.
The fog?
Yeah, you see the fog layer? That's, you know, Rayleigh scattering. The more pollution we've got, the prettier the sun sets.
I know, I'm just saying that's, I didn't think it was fog.
Not fog,
fog.
yeah, fog for sure, yeah. Well, typically you get prettier sunsets on Wednesdays and Saturdays when most traffic is happening, and that's when rain's most likely to rain or something like that. It's most likely to rain Wednesday or Saturday, and then prettiest sunsets usually around that. That's why the weekend comes along.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Yep.
Number 9 Deux, contact SoCal departure on
So,
135.4, left center crew.
I'm staying high in the pattern for final, so that we can do a vertical descent, and then get an even clearer picture of what this thing feels like.
All right. Number 091, frequency change approved. Traffic at your 2 o'clock and about 2 miles northbound of Cessna 2003 indicated.
Frequency change approved. I'll look for that traffic.
Vertically descending.
Number 531 Bravo
I'm
Mike.
going to trim for it as well, so I can do a hands-free thing. Let's see if we can get it there with 2 dudes.
Wow.
Yay. Does it feel smooth to you?
Totally.
Compared to your flight down, how is it, Jeremy?
Oh, dude, this is nice. I could fall asleep back here.
You're the best one to review it. You had the longest flight with it in the conditions it was when we got it.
Yeah.
Compared to right now.
Actually, it flies nice now. It's got to button up all those other issues with it.
Yeah. Here and there.
We'll be going this.
Talking about Mike Chittar, welcome, thanks for joining on the frequency. In number 1 now. Going to Gyrocopter approach on the go. I'll call your left turn.
Clear low approach, on my left turn, 1 by 1.
Welcome to the
In the
frequency.
future, once you're inside the Delta, I need you just to switch over to me. I don't need SoCal telling you. So once you're inside the Delta, just switch over.
Roger, we'll come 1 by 1.
Check.
There's a good discussion for large flock of birds, short final runway 26 right, low level, southbound.
Chino Tower, Darrow 228 Alpha Kilo, exiting Delta 26 right, going back to Eagle 2.
Yeah, Alpha Kilo, Sierra taxi Delta Mike.
Delta Mike to the back cave, 228 Alpha Kilo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta see you back. Hell yeah. Well, for whoever's still watching the video and whoever's listening, if you saw the video in the beginning, I just filmed it with my cell phone, but I did not feel comfortable letting go longer than you saw, and that was roughly 80 knots, 80 miles an hour, something like that airspeed. It was somewhat manageable in the 50s, 60s, but anything over that, I was just too afraid to try to fly it and even test
Number 1
it. So
Mike, left turn approved, contact.
I'm glad we got it to where it is. The owner is going to be a lot happier in the condition it's at now than when we received it. So, hope somebody learned something today. Quick summary about what we did to the actual aircraft to get it to this balanced solution. First thing we did was tighten all the control surfaces, the rotor pitch gimbal, the rotor roll gimbal. Then, if you've got different clamps or whatever to keep your control surfaces, friction from bouncing all around, snug those up to factory spec. Then, put everything to absolute zero. Center the rotor with the cord adjustments. Take the weights out. And then, when it comes to the tracking of the blades, pitch it properly. And now we got an awesome solution and an awesome flying aircraft. Stay tuned for next time. Hope everybody enjoyed the long-awaited video that we finally got. See you next time. See ya.